What happens if my wife won't agree to a divorce? Filing for contested divorce. If your wife refuses to mutually consent to a divorce, you can still obtain a divorce through contested divorce proceedings. This is when one spouse files a petition for divorce and the other spouse contests it and opposes the divorce. Hello and welcome to Law Nano. We are here to help simplify Indian family law so you can understand your rights and options. Navigating divorce, alimony, child custody, and other family legal matters can be overwhelming. That's why we provide clear, concise information and resources to empower you on your journey. On our website www.lawnano.com, you will find guidebooks plus articles covering key topics like choosing the right lawyer, building your case correctly, and tips to resolve your case effectively. We break down complicated legal stuff into actionable advice you can use. Whether you need help understanding the law or want to know how to get started in a family law case, we have got you covered. The legal process does not have to be confusing. Visit our website today to get the knowledge you need to make informed decisions. Just click the link in the video description below to get started. Now let's continue with the rest of this helpful video. To initiate contested divorce proceedings, the spouse seeking divorce needs to file a divorce petition in the family court of appropriate jurisdiction, citing valid grounds for divorce like cruelty, adultery, desertion, insanity, etc. as per marital laws. Once the petition is filed, notice would be issued by the court to the wife, asking her to appear and contest the divorce petition if she so desires. The court would then scrutinize the divorce petition, examine whether requisite documents like a marriage certificate are attached, and hear opening arguments from both sides. If the grounds for divorce cited in the petition are successfully established, the court will admit your divorce petition and your contested divorce case can proceed further. Gathering evidence for court. In a contested divorce, it becomes very important for you to prove your grounds for divorce before the court through solid documentary evidence like photographs, call records, medical reports, etc. Your divorce lawyer can guide you in collecting all relevant evidence that can corroborate your claims and grounds in the divorce petition. The court will then frame issues that need to be proven. Both parties and their witnesses will be called upon to record their testimonies and submit evidence to the court. Your lawyer would get the opportunity to cross-examine your wife as well as her witnesses. The strength and credibility of the evidence you produce will play a huge role in deciding the final fate and outcome of your divorce petition. Scope for negotiated settlement. Before proceeding with full-fledged litigation, the court may initially direct you and your wife to sincerely attempt reconciliation or mediation so as to amicably resolve marital disputes if possible. However, if this fails, the court will pass orders on the contested divorce based on a careful examination of the merits and demerits of the case. You could also try negotiating a settlement with your wife on mutually acceptable terms related to divorce, child custody, alimony, etc. This can be faster and less expensive than long-drawn litigation. You need very reasonable terms for this. Final arguments and judgment. Once all evidence is recorded and testimony of parties and witnesses is done, both sides gets the opportunity to present their final arguments summarizing their main points and evidence. After final arguments, the court pronounces its final judgment, either granting you the contested divorce on proven grounds or dismissing your divorce petition if you're unable to prove the grounds sufficiently. If either party is unhappy or dissatisfied with the final judgment, they can file an appeal against it in a higher court within 90 days. Contested divorce timeline. The time taken for obtaining a contested divorce decree can range from 6 months to several years depending on the complexity, facts of the case, and how quickly both sides are able to submit adequate evidence and arguments before the court. Unnecessary delay tactics employed by your wife's lawyer can also end up prolonging the divorce proceedings. Other concerns addressed. During the contested divorce proceedings, the court also hears arguments and passes final orders related to other associated matters like alimony or spousal maintenance, child custody, visitation rights, and division of marital property. The court will examine various factors like income, living standards, history of domestic violence, etc. before passing orders that are fair.